It's called the long goodbye, an illness whose victims slowly waste away, a process often harder on the family than it is on the patients themselves. It's Alzheimer's disease, and as life expectancy in Western nations grows longer, more and more people throughout the world will be affected. These patients at an Alzheimer daycare clinic in Jerusalem appear to be normal and happy, but they are acutely affected by the disease. Their symptoms include confusion, irritability, trouble with language, and memory loss. As the disorder progresses, victims often withdraw from family and society, losing the ability to identify even their loved ones. Gradually, bodily functions are lost, ultimately leading to death. But now, an Israeli innovation is offering new possibilities for Alzheimer's victims and their families. It works by magnetically stimulating areas of the brain most affected by Alzheimer's, reconnecting disconnected brain cells, and improving blood flow. But the key is combining the magnetic stimulation with cognitive exercises.
Combining these two together creates a long-lasting change in the brain connectivity and the brain plasticity. This is very significant from the clinical point of view, and it far exceeds what's currently available with the medications they have today.
Professor Jose Rabeh, Chief of Neurology at Asaf Harofeh Medical Center outside of Tel Aviv, has been supervising clinical tests on the device.
It's a completely new and different approach, non-invasive and painless, for the improvement of the cognitive functions and, as a consequence, the activities of daily living of Alzheimer patients.
Trial participants undergo an MRI scan of the brain to pinpoint affected regions and then undergo treatment for 6 weeks. The system has already undergone 3 successful clinical trials, 2 at Asaf Harofeh and 1 at Harvard Medical School. Participants will return to a cognitive state comparable to up to 2 years before treatment.
How did it change my life? Oh, I feel better than before. I can talk with everybody without losing my mind, and I don't know who is or what happened.
Suddenly she improved, and it was like before the disease started. And concerning the names of the family, she used to change sometimes the children, etc. Now she recognized them back, and this is very important for them.
Alzheimer is a rapidly deteriorating disease, and if you can preserve the status of the patients for several years forward, then it means a lot to them and to the families.
The company hopes to expand its clinics by the end of the year to Europe and Asia, and to get FDA approval by 2014 in order to establish U.S. clinics as well. New hope for patients and their families who had all but given up hope for treating this devastating disease.
טוב, אני מקווה שאת מחלימה עכשיו, לאט לאט. או איזה חיוך יפה יש.
אני קודם הצחקתי.